Do you recognize the power of strong bonds? Better yet, do you understand how to build strong bonds to be a more confident and resilient person? Stay tuned and find out. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Summer Owens, and I empower organizations and individuals to become more confident and resilient leaders of teams or just their own lives. And I am excited to be continuing the series, 100 Lessons My Centenarian Grandmas Taught Me. Now, if you've missed any of the videos, any of the lessons, go back and check them out. And also go back and check out the video on why I'm doing this video series in the first place, why I wrote the book about my grandmas, and why I'm sharing these really, really important lessons. But this lesson, now I'm on lesson 17, which is build strong bonds, build strong bonds. And people who know me know that I think one of my key characteristics, or something that I really kind of pride myself on, is relationships and maintaining relationships and building relationships. I still have relationships with people from all the way back to kindergarten, but throughout all of my journey, so through elementary school, middle school, high school, college, all the jobs that I've had, all of my career journey, and people I've met, like I think about when I worked for the Memphis Grizzlies, and I worked with all the radio stations, TV stations in town, and just all the different connections that I've made and the bonds that I've created and that I really try hard to hold on to. So building strong bonds, building relationships is something that's super important to me. And I do think that that's a trait that I got from my grandmother. It's a skill that I've developed from my grandmothers and something I've observed, and I'm super excited to be sharing this lesson, lesson 17, build strong bonds with you. So in the book, I am sharing build strong bonds, build strong bonds. So here's what I wrote. Both of my grandmas were central figures in their communities, known for their ability to build strong bonds. From them, I learned the importance of nurturing relationships with trust and warmth, qualities that have enabled me to build my own network of meaningful connections. I strive to be a source of support and kindness, understanding that strong bonds are not just built on shared experiences, but also on mutual respect and care that we show each other. This approach has not only built my confidence, but has allowed me to be a better friend, mentor, and leader. By cultivating these relationships, I honor their memory and carry forward their legacy of community and connection. Invest in developing close, trusting relationships. Strong bonds provide emotional support and stability in times of need. They enhance your sense of belonging and can improve your overall mental health. Close relationships are built on trust and mutual respect, which are foundational for any lasting connection. They also allow for deeper communication and understanding, enabling you to share your thoughts and feelings openly. Investing time and energy in these relationships can yield a lifetime of love and companionship. So like with all the lessons that I've shared in the 100 lessons my centenarian grandma taught me, I'm sharing tips on how you can implement the lesson in your life right now. No, you can't have that. You can't do that. Have you ever heard that voice, maybe from someone else or deep down inside of you, saying, no, you can't? Ever felt like you weren't good enough, smart enough, or brave enough to have what you really want? You know, that promotion, that degree, that dream job, that house, that fulfilling relationship, that business, that life you've always imagined. Well, I'm confidence coach Summer Owens, and I'm here to tell you, yes, you can have it. And yes, you can do it. I'm the person to help you make it happen because I've been there. I faced doubts, fears, and setbacks head on. As a teen mom who was told my future was bleak, I chose to say, so what, to every obstacle I faced. I didn't let circumstances or self-doubt define me. I've probably done what you want to do. I've earned degrees, I've had dream jobs, I've launched business, written powerful books, bought houses, all while defying the odds. Now I want to help you to say so what to your fears and limitations too. I want to share my secrets to success with you in my Get the Guts to Go For It program. If you're tired of watching others live the life that you want and you're ready to turn your someday into today, let me help you embrace the so what mindset. Build your confidence and make your dreams a reality. Grab one of the limited spots for this program at getthegutstogoforit.com. I can't wait to help you go for it. These are tips that I also share in the book. And so the first tip on how to build strong bonds, is number one, prioritize quality time. Prioritize quality time. Make it a priority to spend time with those you care about, whether it's friends, family, or significant others. Meaningful interactions strengthen bonds. And this doesn't always mean big gestures. Even simple activities like sharing a meal or going for a walk can deepen relationships. Like I said, I'm a pretty busy person. I actually have a lot going on, and I have since I was a teen mom, since I was 15, and I had two jobs and a child, and I was active on in extracurricular activities, and I did the same in college. And then when I started my career, I was busy. I was busy, and now as an entrepreneur, with the speaking business, and I have a nonprofit, I got a lot going on. But one thing that I do always try to make sure I do is to prioritize quality time. I try to make sure that I spend time with people that I care about. So whether that is just blocking out my work so I get my work done, I have the weekends to get my grandchildren and give them that time, or that time to go to visit my mom, my grandmothers all throughout the years. That's one thing that I always made sure I did, was spend that time. And even sometimes when I absolutely had to, I'll bring my work with me. So I might have my laptop and I might be sitting with my grandma and I might be working, but I am with her and I'm giving her my time and attention as I could. So in your own life, are you really prioritizing quality time? Are you fixing your schedule in your life so that you can spend quality time with the people that you care about? Tip number two on how to build strong bonds and how to implement this lesson in your life right now is to communicate openly and honestly. Good communication is the cornerstone of any strong relationship. Strive to be open and honest in your interactions. Share your thoughts and feelings and encourage others to do the same. This builds trust and mutual understanding, which are essential for close bonds. Talk. Talk. Communication is so important. Communication is so important, and it's such a simple thing to say, but it's not always easy to do or to implement. And so I just want to encourage you to be intentional about learning how to open up and talk and communicate your feelings and your thoughts. Again, like I said, openly and honestly. And when you are able to do that, you invite other people to do the same with you. That helps to build strong bonds when you're sharing and receiving, when you're sharing and receiving openly and honestly. Tip number three on how to implement the lesson, build strong bonds. Implement this in your life right now. Show appreciation regularly. Show appreciation regularly. Express gratitude and appreciation for the people in your life. Let them know that you value their presence and contributions to your life. Small acts of kindness and words of thanks can go a long way in reinforcing your relationship. How often do you show appreciation? And when I speak, appreciation is something that I speak about often. When I speak to groups and audiences, and when I go to campus, especially to young people, talk about showing appreciation, and saying thank you is a start for showing appreciation. But there's so many ways that we can show appreciation to the people in our lives, and that could be a card, it could be a nice gesture, it could be knowing something that they like or that's important to them, and getting them a small gift. There are so many ways, or doing something for them, washing their car, taking out the garbage. There's just so many ways that we can show appreciation. And I think my grandmothers were intentional about that. And I try to be very intentional about showing appreciation for anybody who does anything for me, even the smallest gestures. I try to show appreciation. I think that it can go a long way. No, I don't think that. I know it goes a long way when you can show someone that you appreciate them. And think about how you feel when somebody shows you that they appreciate you. What do we typically do? When somebody really appreciates you, you really try to do something more. I know when I'm really appreciated, I try to do even more because I know they appreciate me. So I try to do the same. Tip number four in building strong bonds. Tip number four, be reliable and consistent. Be reliable and consistent. Show that you can be counted on. Being reliable builds trust over time, whether it's following through on promises or being there in times of need. Consistency in your action shows that you are a dependable and steadfast part of their life. Think about the people in your life who are not consistent and who are not reliable. Are you able to have a strong bond, a strong relationship with them? Probably not. Probably not. Do you want to be that person that people can't count on? Or do you want to be the person that people do count on and know if you say you're going to do something, you're actually going to do it? Be consistent and be reliable. And tip number five, and how to build strong bonds and to implement this into your life right now, resolve conflicts constructively. Disagreements are natural, but how you handle them matters. Approach conflicts with the aim of finding a resolution that strengthens the relationship. Listen to understand, not to respond. Be willing to compromise and always treat the other person with respect, even when you disagree. Even when you disagree. And that goes back to the communication thing too, right? That goes back to the communication. But being able to communicate how you feel, deal with disagreements, and to deal with them fast. Don't let them fester. Don't let assumptions stay out there. Face them head on, even when it's not easy. Because conflict is never easy. Conflict is never easy. But when we don't deal with conflict, it only gets harder. I remember writing a blog post called "A Stitch in Time Saves Nine." And if you remember the saying, or if you know the saying, what it simply means is to deal with that issue, fix it, stitch it as soon as possible so that you won't have more stitches that you need to fix. The problem will get bigger, more issues. So resolve conflicts constructively. Try to find a solution that works for both people, but that comes with communication and talking and learning how to deal with conflict, not avoiding it, dealing with it. And that's the lesson. Lesson 17, build strong bonds. Hopefully, you will take these lessons, these tips, implement them into your life to start to build stronger bonds in your life, stronger relationships in your life. Tell me in the comments, what are some of the things that you do to build strong bonds? Or tell me some of the benefits that you've received from making the effort to be intentional about building strong bonds. If you like this video, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe so you make sure you're notified when I do the next video. All the lessons from 100 lessons, and all my lessons or all my videos on confidence, resilience, leadership, and life. See you next time.